Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat ended up handling business against the defending NBA champions, and I already know a lot of people have been saying that the Milwaukee Bucks were missing some of their starters. They had some players that were injured, but that's just the way that the NBA works. I mean, whenever the Milwaukee Bucks ended up beating the Brooklyn Nets, they didn't have Kyrie Irving the whole series, they didn't have James Harden the entire series, but they still ended up beating the Brooklyn Nets and became NBA champions. So that's no excuse. And before I get started in the video, we need to talk about the Miami Heat bench. 75 bench points? That's an insane number. So we'll need to come up with a name for this second unit. Maybe the Miami Heat Suicide Squad or something. You guys give me an idea in the comment section. But anyways, whenever you look at this Miami Heat roster, they have Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, PJ Tucker, Markieff Morris, Dwayne Dedmon, Omer Yurtseven, Max Strus, Caleb Martin, and Tyler Herro. Gabe Vincent, Victor Oladipo, and another name that you might be able to add to this list is former NBA All-Star John Wall. According to the Heat Nation website, The Athletic's David Aldridge recently offered his take on a variety of topics ahead of the season, and whenever it came down to John Wall, he said that Miami would be a destination for him after a buyout from the Rockets. Now, Wall lives in Miami in the offseason, and the Heat is famous for extending careers of talented guys who've been slowed by injury mid-career, as stated by Aldridge. Now, this is a reliable source. This guy has been in the NBA and covering the game for a while, so for him to say that holds volume. Just last season, John Wall averaged 20.6 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 6.9 assists per game. He shot 40% from the field and 31% from downtown. Now, I know the shooting percentage isn't ideal, but you have to look at the upside. 1, John Wall is a floor general. 2, he is terrorizing on the defensive side of the ball because he averaged for his career 1.7 steals per game. Just imagine in the second unit having John Wall and Victor Oladipo on the defensive side. I mean, you saw what Victor did to Steph Curry. Imagine John Wall guarding someone like Clay or just somebody. Whenever it gets down to the nitty-gritty, the Miami Heat will thrive in every single minute of every single game. But whenever a star enters a new team, you know there will be some controversy. Now, I know that the Miami Heat aren't going to lose that many games this year, but there might be some trade discussions whenever it comes down to other players. Bradley Beal might be available. Damian Lillard. Ben Simmons, I wouldn't say that the Miami Heat really need him because even though he's a beast on the defensive side of the ball, offensively, I just don't see it working. Kyrie Irving? Maybe. I know that the Miami Heat, whenever it comes down to Pat Riley especially, if he sees a deal that will make this Miami Heat team better, then he will pull the trigger. And if you're a true Miami Heat fan, then you know that for a fact. In my opinion, I believe the Miami Heat can win right now. I believe they're the best team in the Eastern Conference especially. Whenever it comes down to the entire NBA, it remains to be seen, but they're at least the top 3 team in the NBA right now. And that's off the fact that they can score, they can defend, they have playmaking, they have the coaching staff, and the organization that has that championship mindset. I can see John Wall being in the starting lineup. I can see him coming off the bench. I can see Tyler Herro starting, so John Wall can get Duncan Robinson in that unit with him. There's just so many things that Eric Spoelstra might be able to do if they end up getting John Wall. And there's, I don't even want to talk about it, you guys. Just tell me what you think in the comment section. Do you think that John Wall will have a positive impact on the Miami Heat if he joins via buyout? And I do have 2 questions, but first, make sure you follow me on my Instagram pages. Once I reach 1,100 followers, I'll be giving away an NBA jersey. And once I reach 6,000 subs on this page, I'll be giving away another NBA jersey. All you have to do is comment Miami Heat in my DMs. Now, the questions for today is, 1, where do you think this Miami Heat team will end up at the end of the season? And 2, who is your favorite Miami Heat player? I really need to know because there's so many options. There's Tyler Herro, there's Jimmy Butler, and even Duncan Robinson. I know some true Duncan Robinson fans. Me, I'm a Jimmy and Tyler guy. But I mean, hey, to each his own. I appreciate all you guys loving your support. And as always, this your boy ScottyIce, aka Baby Bron. And you already know, I'm out.